the story because the body of an 11-year-old who drowned on New Year's Day has been found. Anovuyo Cira's remains washed up in Kenton-on-Sea. He was with 3 other children when they were swept away. eNCA's Ronald Masinda is covering the story and he joins us now live. Ronald, what an absolute horrific story and what a bitter end to it indeed. But let's talk a little bit about context. What happened? How did we get here? And how is the family dealing at this moment in time?
Good morning, Faith. Well, we're actually at the home of Anovuyo. She's the 11-year-old, one of the 4 victims that drowned on New Year's Day. We were speaking to her mother earlier, and due to the pain and suffering that she's going through right now, we have decided rather to record the interview and not take it live. But she is behind me, Gloria Nello. But just to give you a bit of context, she was telling us that Anovuyo was with her aunt before this actual tragedy occurred, and she was only told later on New Year's Day that Anovuyo is no more. Anovuyo was supposed to be studying grade 6 this year. She was 11 years old, having been born on June 16. We are joined by a couple of guests. I'm going to start off with a community leader here at the location in Kenton-on-Sea. Mike, thank you so much for your time. What happened? What can you tell us?
Yeah, it was on the 1st of January 2023, but I was not at the beach, I was at home by then, because I didn't feel myself to go to the beach. It was my first time. I never feel like to go on the beach on a New Year's Day. While I was there, then I check on, we've got a Kenton and neighborhood reaction group. Only check on it, then they say there were 3 children, 3 female children that drowned at the beach. Then I was shocked because I was thinking of my 16-year-old child, and I asked one of the guys, can you tell me, do you know about the ages of them? He says, no, I don't know yet, but I will tell you later, because I say, I've got my little one, I've got my my queen there, which is my daughter, so I'm just worried maybe she's also there. Then he says, no, don't worry yet, because we don't know yet. Then it was actually a bad day to me, and it was so sad, but I was keeping on checking them. Actually, the neighborhood reaction group and what we call Night Watch and CPF and the subs were already there, because there were no lifeguards by then. That's what they tell me. And so they go and assist there in swimming. Actually, we've got also one of the tourists from KZN. He was also there. They were also helping now to look for the girls, but they recovered those 3 bodies at the same time, the same day, but one of them, she was alive, then she passed away actually while on the scene also.
Mike, how often do these incidents occur?
No, it's not a normal thing to us, because it happens like maybe it's about 10 or 15 years ago what happens to us. And the last one, it was also from the Alexandria side. I think it was 5 years ago, eh? Yes. But it was in adult, not the children. It was in adult.
Are these families getting enough support?
Yeah, the families are getting support, but the only one thing that they support is because it's a single, most of the families are single parents. And actually here it's a hard working place, because it's not normal, and most of them, they are not working, they're working part-times, and they don't know what to do for the funeral, but they want to do a right funeral for their kids with a dignity. But actually they don't know anything, they don't have anything to. They need a support of money to do a proper funeral for their families, for their children.
Mike Connor raising a very important point, and this is a conversation I had with the mother of Anovuyo, Gloria, saying that she only earns 800 Rand a month, and she's finding it very difficult as to how she will manage to bury her own child. Let's bring into the conversation the ward councillor. Simpiwe, thank you so much for your time. Lifeguards ending their shifts at 5 o'clock on New Year's Day. This is unheard of. Did you speak to the municipality? What did they say?
Thank you, Ronald. On the morning, actually I was there on the 1st when this incident was taking place, and I was also shocked. But on Monday morning, I phoned the municipal manager seeking questions, and they were to compile a report as to what transpired and what is the main reason as to when people were still at the beach and the lifeguards were not there. So I am still waiting for that report, or it can be kindly found with the communications of the municipality or the municipal manager.
Gloria certainly believes that her child's life could have been saved had the lifeguards been there. What are you going to do going forward now with this investigation?
Certainly, that is true. And that was the same sentiment that I was sharing, that if we are to have extra hours for the consumption of alcohol, why can't we have extra hours for lifeguards when there are more people there?
Is it a budget issue?
To me, I never heard of anything of budget constraints. I don't want to lie. I'm still waiting for the same answers, because I am to answer to this community as to why did the lifeguards leave. So I'm still waiting for the answers, but it's not a budget thing that I've heard of. I never heard of anything as to it is the budget constraint or what.
Right. Gloria is worried how is she going to bury her child, and I'm sure this is a sentiment with regards to other families. Are you trying to assist? Are you trying to find ways to assist?
Actually, yes. And it's true that she went to my house. It's not the first time. She went to my house. I had to guarantee that I will revert back to her. I will definitely revert back to her. I'll try by all means to gather whatever I can, including roping in the municipality as to how can the municipality assist. But definitely, most definitely, as she's earning 800, I mean, that we cannot do anything with 800. So as the ward councillor, I'll take it upon myself to try and make means so that she can bury her child in dignity.
All right. Well, a real tragic story for the Nelo family. The mother was telling us earlier on that her child had high hopes of becoming a social worker one day, and that she would have been a breadwinner had she gotten her dreams or received her dreams, and that her dreams have come true. But now she's mourning a child, and she feels very painful. We'll be trying to be speaking to a number of people here in Kenton-on-Sea to perhaps try and find out as to what took place on the 1st of January.
Ronald, yeah, it certainly is a very tragic story, and I'm really looking forward to the family receiving some kind of support, especially from the community as well as the local municipality.